Imagine this. One morning, scientists announced that Earth has shifted its orbit, just 1 meter closer to the Sun, not thousands of kilometers, not millions, just one single meter. You might laugh and think, what difference could a measly meter make in the vastness of space? But here's the shocking truth. When it comes to the delicate cosmic dance of planets and stars, even the tiniest change can unleash consequences on a scale you can't imagine. So, what if we really could move Earth's orbit by 1 meter? What would happen to us, to our seasons, and to life itself? First, let's put things in perspective. Earth orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 149.6 million kilometers. A 1 meter shift is so small that compared to this distance, it's like moving 1 grain of sand on an entire beach. Practically nothing, right? Well, not so fast. Because when you're playing with orbital mechanics, practically nothing can start a chain reaction. Earth's orbit is like a tightrope act between two forces, the Sun's gravitational pull and our planet's own speed as it hurtles around the star. Right now, these forces are perfectly balanced. If we nudge Earth just 1 meter closer, the math says nothing dramatic happens instantly. Seasons stay the same. The oceans don't suddenly boil. Humanity doesn't notice. But here's where it gets terrifying. Orbits are not fixed. A small shift, even 1 meter, can introduce a tiny wobble. Over millions of years, those wobbles add up. Like pushing a swing with the gentlest tap again and again until it soars out of control. If Earth moves 1 meter closer, our orbital energy changes ever so slightly. The Sun tugs harder. That means our orbit could, over immense time, drift inward by kilometers, then thousands of kilometers. And remember, Earth's habitability depends on being in the Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold. Slip too close and oceans could start evaporating. A little farther out and we risk a frozen wasteland. That 1 meter could be the start of a slow-motion planetary death spiral. Now let's flip the perspective. What would it take for us, humans, to move Earth by a single meter on purpose? The numbers are jaw-dropping. To shift our planet's orbit even the tiniest bit, we'd need energy greater than all nuclear bombs ever built, detonated at once, multiplied billions of times. One theoretical method scientists play with is called gravity assist engineering, redirecting asteroids to swing near Earth, tugging us gently over centuries. Another? Gigantic solar sails that harness radiation pressure from the Sun to push the planet. Sounds like science fiction, but these ideas are whispered about in astrophysics circles as future survival plans. Because here's the twist. One day, moving Earth's orbit might not just be a thought experiment. It might be a necessity. In about 1 billion years, the Sun will grow brighter and hotter. Slowly, it will make Earth uninhabitable. If humanity, or our descendants, want to survive, shifting the orbit outward is the only way to stay in the habitable zone. Not by a meter, not by 10, but by millions of kilometers. So, while moving Earth 1 meter today sounds pointless, it's the baby step toward something much bigger, the survival of life itself. So, what if we could move Earth's orbit by just 1 meter? In the short term, you wouldn't notice a thing. No apocalypse, no melting ice caps overnight. But in the long run, that single meter could be the first domino in a cosmic chain reaction toward disaster or toward salvation. Because the real question isn't, what if we move Earth? But what if we don't? When we finally have to? And maybe, just maybe, one day, the survival of every living thing on this planet will depend on humanity taking that first, impossible-sounding step, 1 meter at a time.